You may have noticed, as you walk around the school, a presentation on the display screens. They've been projecting key individuals from a number of different communities, including the LGBTQ plus community, those included within people of colour and those with disabilities. Why is this important? Last week was Schools Diversity Week, a week in which schools highlighted the vibrancy and benefits of diverse communities and how, as a school community, we can all bring awareness to the different minority groups. This assembly is to explain why it's important within the PGS community to celebrate and draw awareness to diversity and inclusivity.
At PGS, we highlight the importance of recognising the LGBTQ plus community. We have also decided to take this opportunity to celebrate other aspects of diversity in general. The new Pride flag, now known as the Progress flag, illustrates all of these important groups. This new flag doesn't replace the original flag, but is now growing in popularity as an alternative by symbolising different aspects of diversity.
How does the new Progress flag differ from the Pride flag? While retaining the common six-stripe rainbow design as a base, the Progress flag adds an arrow shape along the left side that features black, brown, light blue, pink and white stripes to bring those communities, marginalised people of colour, trans individuals and those living with HIV or AIDS, to the forefront. The arrow points to the right to show forward movement, while being along the left edge shows that progress still needs to be made.
2% of LGBTQ plus school pupils have been bullied in the past year, double the number of non-LGBTQ plus pupils, 21%. 1 in 5, 18%, LGBTQ plus pupils didn't tell anyone they'd been bullied, and just 21% told a teacher at school.
Only 33% of LGBTQ plus pupils say there is a clear process for reporting anti-LGBTQ plus bullying in their school.
LGBTQ plus pupils who have come out and are significantly more likely to be bullied. For example, 14% of LGBTQ plus pupils who aren't out to anyone said they've experienced biphobic bullying. This doubles to 28% among LGBTQ plus pupils who have come out.
The independent research also found that only 40% of LGBTQ plus primary and secondary school staff are out to their pupils, signalling the majority of LGBTQ plus teachers feel forced into hiding who they are, their families, or who they marry to at work.
So, why is it important to celebrate this? The statistics on the screen show the number of LGBTQ plus people that experience bullying, although a small snapshot into the lives of some in the LGBTQ plus community, it does reveal some startling facts.
The discrimination isn't always obvious. Many of us have probably heard the word gay being used in a negative and derogatory context. It is often used in a harmful and thoughtless way, or the one using it isn't always mindful of its harmful implications and effects. However, some members of the LGBTQ plus community find this troubling and emotionally damaging.
A study conducted by the charity Stonewall has revealed 84% of gay young people say they are distressed when they hear the word gay used as an insult, with almost half, 45%, saying that it distresses them a lot. When gay young people, many of whom are just coming to terms with their sexuality, hear the word gay and constantly relate to something negative, they start to feel there is something wrong with them. This is most certainly not the case and something we, as a community, should be mindful of.
We are all members of the PGS community. That means we all have a duty to promote its core values. This is clearly stated on the screen. By promoting diversity, we can make the school community a more welcoming and vibrant place for people. We have a multi-ethnic, multicultural community, and this is something to be celebrated. All of us as individuals are what makes PGS such a brilliant and diverse environment. Another aspect to be mindful of is that you may not know always who you are sat next to and the struggles they may be facing. You don't know what community someone identifies with or what beliefs they may have. So, it's important to educate ourselves and be mindful of our peers' feelings and backgrounds. It is always wise to think before you speak and act.
Even if you don't see yourself as being part of one of the communities discussed today, there are many ways in which we can be allies to those that do. An ally is someone that stands up for the community, even if they are outside of it. Someone who educates themselves on different communities and tries to have an inclusive and diverse mindset. There are many ways in which we can carry an ally mindset. Here's just a few. Intervene when our friends say something which may be offensive and explain why. Educate ourselves. Thank you very much for listening and helping us work towards a more diverse and inclusive community.